We'll definitely have to see indeed. So now, with all of that, the lineup's locked. Why don't you guys let us know on Twitter who you think is going to come out victorious? Hashtag ROC win.
Is teleport coming out for Odoamne? They're setting up for this dive.
They are indeed. Well, Rallis realized that there's the teleport after the ward came out. A teleport coming in from Steve, but Rallis is already going down. That's first blood. Steve committed to it. He looks for Kasing, but doesn't find him. Vander comes too late. Odo is caught under the tower. Vander gets revenge.
Very good response from Rocket, but we could see the play here from H2K. Because Rocket didn't leave Steve in the bottom lane after the tower went down, he had to walk top lane. Odoamne had control of the wave, could recall, and then time this dive here very effectively. It might not be over yet, Pyro.
Yeah, we had that flash, and in comes Jankos now. Lulex is the one who gets hooked. They throw in the sapling, flash away from Lulex, going for him. Jankos wants to finish him off. He's going low, but he gets the kill. Flashes, takes the lantern, the juke. Still alive. Shock blast intercepted by Vander. Steve and
nice play.
Hanging out. Good play. Amazingly played to save it.
Vander setting up everything. Oh, one more!
He's got Kasing in range. He lives though, just barely.
Yeah, but you can see both teams were ready for it. I didn't see where Odoamne used his flash. Clearly did not use the flash with Vander. And Jankos fighting again though.
Yeah, checked into Lulex, but Lulex was going pretty low himself. Ryu comes around the side, so does Nuke Duck. Chaos Storm is on. Ryu, he's only got one way to run. Jankos is stunned, but there is going to connect the Sonic Wave. Not going to be able to follow through on the Resonating Strike, and Odoamne will barbecue him up for a kill.
A lot of fights here early on. Both supports were roaming, and in the end they just trade towers, but they get that one dragon for themselves. So it's a win-win situation for H2K, basically no matter what happened, unless they randomly died 4v1 to Steve.
Creating options for themselves is the mark of...
Slightly behind, and now this move on the top lane, no response for Rocket at all, because Jankos, for some reason, trying to set up a play the bottom lane, and that's not gonna happen. Now he might die.
Yeah, he could be in some trouble as he gets stunned up. Vander tries to give him a hook to save his life. Not gonna happen. Steve teleporting. Odoamne gonna follow in. Lulex and Kasing went down, and now the...
Yeah, that's for sure. H2K obviously trying to keep even with Origin. Oh, Odoamne's going in.
There's a big equalizer. Throws down the Zhonya's as the Chaos Storm is on, but he gets kicked and dies right in the middle of it. Sivir nowhere to be found as H2K...
Heavy disengage, so once you are going in, engaging into the fight, you're all inning. Like, you're not planning on getting back out. Odoamne, I don't know, maybe we might be able to push in the mid tower though. They're setting up another fight. Vander!
Oh, the hook won't connect. Kasing though, lasering down as Nuke Duck looks to finish him off. They will just let that one go over to Rallis. Meanwhile, Steve twisted advances onto Ryu. There's the Death Laser. Ryu goes to the skies and goes back to Fountain as Jankos puts a foot in his face.
Rocket is
waiting to see if he wants to send his teleport in. I think they're just going to give this one up, however. Third dragon to H2K.
I really would like to see Maokai players get ready in how they want to set up the fight. Also the fact that the two side lanes are pushing for H2K, so they're starting it now. There's Steve.
Yep, his spell shielded. There goes the equalizer. Lulex gets pushed back in, but Steve is the one on the front line, and he's burning away. Kasing looking for a Vander now. They're doing way too much damage as Jankos goes down. Odoamne targeted out, but he throws on the Zhonya's Hourglass. Might be enough to get away. Shield is up. They are going to catch Rallis. Stunned up. He's going to get the lantern to safety, but Jankos and Odoamne all went down in the carnage. Dragon number 4, however, will be secured by H2K.
Yeah, Rocket stays around. There's no reason not to. They're going in.
Go for it. They catch Rallis and they blow him up. Yarden with the killing spree as Lulex in the front with the Ragnarok on. Turns tail and runs around, flashing over the wall to bait Jankos and Steve. They hit and run. This river, they need to act fast.
Started the dragon already here. Rocket is going in.
Hook onto Lulex. Is that the one you want though? Equalizer's down.
Jankos
got to steal it. Jankos manages to stop Aspect. Can they win the fight though? Lulex going down, and Odoamne might be getting out. Kasing getting chucked, but it's Rallis who goes down. Jankos, Rallis both down, but Lulex had already melted. Kasing picks up a double kill there. They look for Steve. Can they find him? Shut down. Nuke Duck manages to take out Yarden, and in comes Steve to his doom. Odoamne, one bit of sapling, double kill sapling. How about a touchdown there? Nuke Duck and Kasing, the only ones on the map now.
Come on, Kasing, fight him. You have Tibbers. Be a man.
Tibbers is going in, but Nuke Duck's going in faster. Kasing, there's lasers, there's a flash. Nuke Duck gives up on this one. The unseen sapling is the deadliest. Meanwhile, though, back to the game. The Baron is started as Rocket look to try and polish this one off, but visions of the past from yesterday. Will it be taken away this time? It's It's not going to be enough people there, and the Baron goes down, secured this time by Rocket. Can they finish the fight, however? Yarden, Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike, but Yarden makes the outplay before falling to the Death Laser. However, 3 for 1 for Rocket, and the Baron secured.
The last few fights, Nuke Dog is staying alive in the back here. He didn't die yet. 7 kills, 6 assists for him. And he's dealing so much damage on this Victor here. He's scaled into late game. No defensive items. He doesn't need that. And H2K is simply not able to lock him down. They tried to obviously stop the Baron as well. They've been losing now
quite a lot.
A lot in the base. I mean,
it's in shambles already.
Look at how many minions we have here. Rocket can just keep pushing.
There's no way to stop this. 4 seconds on Lulex. They're going to go straight for the Nexus turrets. Kassin gets a 3-man Tibbers, but it doesn't matter at this point. Up comes Lulex, but 1 Nexus turret is down. The second is sure to follow. Lulex can only hope to get a kill or 2. The box is down to slow him down. They've cut the hook, focusing out the Nexus. They'll be able to do this. Not even 40 minutes, and Rocket have taken out H2K.
What a turnaround from Rocket here. The matchup though, we're gonna have to see how he does against the Rise.
Well, we've seen it in Challenger, now we're gonna see it in the LCS. And what do you guys at home want to see? Tweet at LOL Esports with the hashtag GMB win or GIA win. Who's gonna rise in the playoff race with just a few weeks remaining before we get into this one? Oh man, this is going to be an interesting swap down to this bottom side. There's a shark in the water as well. Forgiven's got to be careful. Sends out the Prey Seeker. He's found him just outside. He's gonna interrupt and force the Summoner heal, force the flash. 2 Summoners burn. Frederick still chasing through, going for the full dive. Forgiven's down, that's first blood. And the Whirlwind just outside. And Godfred up in the top. Nice gold in their pocket. Frederick now coming in onto Gosu Pepper, who has to flash away. Righteous Gust hits Forgiven. There's the idol. He's exhausted, doesn't matter. Some decent damage there. Gosu Pepper now trying to heal up and stay alive. Slow did not connect, so he might be able to stay alive for just another second, but popped up and knocked up. And Frederick takes him down.
Bottom lane with Frederick. Great setup. Diamond is coming in now. He wants piece of Frederick.
Might just get it to some shark fin soup. Forgiven looking to take him down, but Frederick pops up, still a threat. Finally will take him down. It's Diamond Prox that gets it.
Wants to. The Giants is trying to play a little bit safe. 5 guys near the bottom side of the map. Whirlwind recalling now. And then he's going to catch a massive dive. Godfred is trying to follow though.
Godfred is trying to follow. Gosu Pepper flashes around the side. They've got the knockups. Whirlwind in there. Is he gonna pop the Idol of Durand? He doesn't have a chance to, as he's taken down. 4-man stack. Betsy flashes and dashes. He gets out of harm's way. Forgiven, however, may not be so lucky. The big rocket comes out. Forgiven's gonna flash away from it. Immediately, heal is on. Gosu Pepper can't connect as Frederick goes right in front of him. Collateral damage. Audrey almost goes down, but gets excited in the end and gets out with a kill.
Tower down, you have your Barrels with the blue buff. He's getting stronger and stronger. Well, if you be careful though.
Yeah, so Diamond Prox goes in. Belly Bob's there is going to be Diamond Prox, however, going very low. Flashes after the chains have finished up. Frederick comes in, won't be enough, taken down. And that is going to be even more for Giants on the... Be there to clear away vision. Forgiven actually has backed off of this, but tower goes down nonetheless, and will he get out the headbutt? Gosu Pepper, there goes the Chompers. Diamond Prox, the rest of Gambit are here. Audrey, he gets knocked into the team. He's going to get blown up. Forgiven collaterals him down. 2 minutes. Good timing since Gambit are really out to lunch here. No teleport available just yet for Cabochard, and no one else really in position to make the play. Number 2 will in fact fall into the Giants' hands.
So much for...
Of the Giants team are there as he flashes the wall into their arms. In comes the cow. Gosu Pepper goes in huge, but will he be able to get out as the Chains of Corruption land? Throws on his own ultimate, but as big as he is, it won't be enough, and Pepinero takes him down. Over commitment, and now Cabochard's on the run, forced to flash. Godfred flashes right into the wall. A little heavy here. And in comes Frederick. They really want to finish this one off. In comes the Rockets, gonna connect. Frederick nearly going down, backs away. And Pepinero gets a second on the board as Whirlwind station to keep, and Gambit knowing this one, back away! Gosu Pepper goes down to Audrey after slamming his way into the team. Frederick on the front line, and the fight is on as Forgiven and Betsy chunked low. Cabochard and Diamond have to back away. They get the speed boost, still running for it. Emperor's Divide to knock him back away. Meanwhile, however, in the 5v4, Giants are the ones that reign supreme. Cabochard and Diamond on the backside, the Rex side ultimate. Wave race over to Diamond Prox and Cabochard. Maybe a little too early. Frederick, what are you doing? He's gonna go down. Cabochard takes him out, but he's gonna pay for it with his life, and Diamond Prox might just too. A double kill, another one from Pepinero.
They just keep going though, Giants here to have that movement speed from the Galio. Can they get Forgiven?
The crit! Forgiven's down! Audrey running wild now. Betsy, he doesn't have an ult left. Goes Gosu Pepper respawn, but that's not going to make a difference. Giants Gaming can now turn to the Baron themselves.
Yeah, Giants really have the ability to chase just because of Whirlip buffing up the rest of the team. Gosu Pepper, only member alive, and Gambit, such a risky Baron they were starting. They put up the tower in the mid lane, instantly went to Baron. Gosu Pepper.
Might be enough to distract him.
Whoa, whoa.
Kill on Godfrey. They were low from that one. They do manage to kill the cap.
Attack speed, the movement speed. For the entire team. Forgiven.
That point too. Forgiven. Being targeted pretty low here, but Frederick is the one who gets turned around. Has to burn his flash and tries to get out. Rune prisoned. Kavashar. And they are on this with the Jinx. They can really do it. No answer from Gambit. They know they've got to give this up. And Giants Gaming, a proactive Baron this time, but they secure it. There it goes.
And that last pick has really worked so well for Giants.
Crack the base open. They can get themselves an inhibitor here. They do. Frederick Pepinero coming around the side, ready to warn any sign of danger. Dragon will go down quite easily. Number 4 in the pockets. There is the Scrying Orb. Going to spot him out. Whirlip on the chase right now. Look at that level differential, 17 to 13. Diamond Prox is not going to live very long as they've run right into him, throws out the cast, give this one over to Audrey, and he's on a rampage. Meanwhile, Gambit try some guerrilla tactics, hit and run on the tower. Won't be enough as Godfrey comes around the side. Idol of Durand for Whirlib, and he picks up Betsy. How about that damage? Looks for Forgiven, gets blown back. It is a 1-for-1 there, but the jungler was already gone. Now, looking for Gosu Pepper and Kavashar. Audrey gets himself another. Gosu, the rockets are flying. A double kill for Jinx. Forgiven, dashes the wall, tries to lay down a smoke to cover his escape, and he can't do it. Triple kill, and that's an ace for Giants Gaming.
Giants kept it 40 or 50 seconds. They can get everything they need to close out this game.
Baron in.
Nice team fight by Giants.
Now Whirlip might be caught up against the wall. Diamond Prox, but the rest of the team is there. Gosu Pepper and Diamond running out. Diamond is caught. Big model, big binding target. Betsy and Gosu Pepper. Gosu on the run, throws down the unbreakable will, but his health bar might get cracked in two. It does. Pepinero picks up a godlike kill. Dragon hit to finish this game out, and they get it.
Only thing they're missing.
Time is running out for Gambit Gaming. Their base is in shambles. The inhibitors are going down. The Nexus turret's next on the sights of Giants. 40 minutes on the clock. This will be Gambit's final stand. Can they pull the Alamo? Kavashar nearly gets taken down by the big rocket, goes back to heal. And Giants Gaming will close this one out methodically, looking for a Sundisk just to buy some time, but it's not going to be much here. Giants Gaming just have way too much. Down goes Diamond Prox, and now it looks like it's all going to be over from here to Fischio.
Yeah, you need a few more kills though if you're Giants. You gotta get them fantasy points.
Bye, Betsy. Bye, bye, bye. And Giants Gaming will look to finish this one out as they've killed 3 members of Gambit, sitting themselves on the fountain. Peppy steps a little close for comfort, but he doesn't go down as he gets out of harm's way. The Nexus has fallen 41 minutes in, and Giants Gaming, even the head-to-head,
But do you really want to repel into a fight? I'm not quite sure.
I certainly do, Crepo. This could be painful.
JY has to be careful not to give it away. Chachi knows right now.
Well, Chachi's going to taunt, get caught by the
Chachi should have flashed.
The Riptide comes out, he flashes below 100, and Dexter!
Frog, and it's not going to pass by because the other one gets sniped by a Pepinero right there.
Wow, another dredge line connects. There's no flash for Chachi. Mines go out, the bigger mine follows, and Dexter will hate his spikes into... I guess may get punished for this. Look how effective...
They know he's there. They know he's there.
Unicorns are at responding. There's a flash available and a repel. So repel's been used. Cocoon connects. Froggen flashes. Dexter's on a killing spree.
I'll poke because he's here a scaling mid laner. So in that regard, I can see the teleport because Ryze yields a lot of tempo in the game. And then other teams can capitalize on that by, you know...
It's going to be moving to actually find Chachi in the bottom lane. Dexter's caught out. We see one of those little spiderlings dredge line. Agony's Embrace comes out from Dexter, but he is shot. Crepo, the one thing that Elements has done in the past, and we'll get to that, look at the positioning from Dexter. Teleport comes out in the middle lane. That's going to be from Froggen coming up top. The box is down. Rat-a-tat-tat. Unicorns go splat. Power of Evil's retreating. Vardex is going to flash over the wall, and Chachi will at least get a reply kill. Top laner on top laner action. Dexter, Froggen, Nif, they will find Chachi in a 2-for-1.
Yourself. Take one more dragon here.
Dragon goes down. True Shot Barrage just to help a little. despite full vision from the ward.
He's already aware of what's going on.
No box available.
No ulti, no ulti.
Hylissang's caught out. Hylissang's down.
This is something for the mindset of Alistar players, which is very hard to capture because you're so used to having Unbreakable Will Up every time. When you come out right after a fight, it's obviously still down, especially earlier in the game.
Split pushing down bottom. Sun's gonna get caught out. Death Sentence connects. Stand United's already being channeled. That was a good true shot barrage and a two-man taunt. Tabs is rat-a-tat-tatting on the sides. Contaminate will find Kikis and Vardags. That's another kill for Elements. We see Chachi doing the best he can. We finally see Tabs dropping. A messy fight ends a 4 for 3.
This obviously started very well for Elements because Unicorns were so good frontline play by him, allowing his carries to carry Niv.
Taunted, Cocoon, Vardags throws out the boomerang. Can Tabs line up the ultimate on the Hunter's throne? Unicorns have peeled away. That's a taunt flash. 5 versus 4. Tabs is knocked up and taken out by Kikis. Without the damage, what can Elements do? JWoww and Froggen trying to throw them out. Froggen chucking out those Qs, those orbs. It's simply not enough. Power of Evil. Arcane shifts forward. Hylissang finds a knockup. Kikis lands the Cocoon. Froggen goes down. It's Vardags that gets 3,000. 2,000. Will it be spiked? Unicorns have multiple smites. Dexter's going in. Teleport's coming in as well. Vardags is focused down. Baron's going low. JWoww wants to disrupt. Power of Evil will secure with the Runeglaive Ezreal. Now JWoww and Nif are in trouble. They found Vardags before losing Nif again.
With your mid laner on the bot lane, because you need to move around as a pack to maintain that vision until your AD carry gets flash up. And Hylissang with the flash combo.
In trouble. Take a look in the jungle. We may see another fight happening. Overload's coming out for Froggen. 4 members of Elements stacked high. They're waiting for Dexter to come in for the re-engage. Contaminate's available. We'll need to see if Tabs can get the connection. Dredgeline finds Chachi. We do see a taunt coming back as the kill is secured by Power of Evil. A multi-man knockup before Hylissang gets killed. Elements find themselves a 3 for 1.
Pretty comical fight overall. We saw Dexter approach the Brumbleback pit. Wait, Tabs?
It's not over yet. Power of Evil's going in. Power of Evil's going to kill.
You can't really ignore him because he puts himself in the middle of your team, presses Riptide, depth charge. You're going for a pick.
Dexter's in trouble.
Well, wave clear comes to bite them in the ass.
Hook City, nothing connects. It's 35 minutes on the hunt as well as the coin. JWoww is already down. There's minions on the inhibitor turret down bottom, and Tabs is looking to get through the gate. Kikis gets hooked. Snipe! Mystic shot snipes Tabs down. True shot barrage flies across the Elements roster, and Unicorns of Love look for one more. A little bit of a whoopsie from Hylissang, but they get the tower, they get the inhibitor, and they can go bottom for more.
Little bit of a whoopsie, yeah. Hook City population completely, but because his top tower is down, obviously Unicorn's gonna react and push down an inhibitor. Look at the top wave as well, massive. Froggen flashes.
Flash forward, the taunt does not connect. Dexter is just going for the full frontal. Tabs has been dropped. His flank simply failed. Stand United onto Kikis. Let's see if Chachi can find a secondary taunt. That's it, taunt into flash onto Froggen. Hylissang knocks up 2. Dexter's dropped as the follow-up. Unicorns of Love continue to push down this fight. Vardags is peeled away. Another taunt from Chachi. This fight is going on forever. Unicorns have secured a Nexus turret to the help of their Winions, and the Unicorns will be looking to take the game from Elements.
Keeping their carries alive.
And Origin, slightly annoying for them. You don't really want to deal with Kalista Janna lane, but you don't want to swap your eyes as well. We're going to have to see how they want to play out the early game.
A lot of options here.
They're for sure the strongest team right now, but they're not unbeatable.
Beckett, he's going to call a Sand Soldier up, and he steals it! He's going to hop over the wall as Raidover goes down!
If you make a mistake, if you have bad early game, then if they snowball good, then you cannot do anything.
They're just really good. Yeah, they're good, but we could have won this game.
If we play without overconfidence, then for sure we are gonna win.
I think it's gonna be really hard to win a season.
I think we're gonna win.
That ward just faded. This might actually turn into a good gank.
Be spotted now.
Our flash is available. That's a flash forward from Mithy. Niels holds onto his. Frostbond comes out. There's the flash snowball. Mithy gets slowed. Remember, there's no defensive summoner. Ren comes out. A touch early. The snowball chills Origin's heart.
Miscommunication on the side of Origin.
do you see Fnatic? They've started the Dragon, hoping the Smite consume from Nuni will help get control. Plus Rend, of course. That's neutral objective, basically guaranteed.
Yeah, that's something we talked about yesterday, how the mid-game of Fnatic is so strong, mainly due to...
Reynov is trying to get out with Blood Boil, and he does! Flash forward, Huni gets rooted, locked up, Wild Growth interrupts the body slam. Amazing's holding on to the explosive cast, not gonna get needed. One more overload, secured by Amazing.
Solid mechanical...
Pekka is roaming without his ulti though. I'm not sure if Fnatic's gonna spot that one. Huni's gonna run right into him.
Huni's in so much trouble. Gold card connects. That's gonna be one dead Yordle.
It's a very, very sneaky gang almost
that
from
point
Pekka here. Just walking up saying, yeah, I don't need my ulti, I don't need to dance around your walls here. Fnatic trying to respond in the mid lane. Amazing is here though, they want to fight.
Yellow card pulled, Rain over court, body slam connects, Amazing looks for more. Flash away from Febiven, he's still got cleanse available
So
if more
joining.
CC comes down. Soaz is joining, Rainov is now in trouble, Absolute Zero is available, not even going to be needed. Niels may get an assist on this one too. Flash away, as well as the heal, Monsoon to save Fnatic's life. They continue to run, red card, wild card, that's a dead Rainover. Febiven's going to get chunked out by some of those rockets.
They've survived so long right now, so they don't spot anybody there, so Huni knows he may get spotted. Soaz knows that Huni's in there though.
Solance comes up, Soaz continues to chase. He's burning through his mana pool though. Look at Amazing. Flash forward from Yellowstar to get Eye of the Storm down. They're looking for more. Soaz gets knocked up. Look at the mine. Monsoon to knock Amazing and Mithy away. Yellowstar's in trouble. One more Eye of the Storm. Gold card from Pekka. He finds himself another kill. Fnatic are slowly closing in the gap. Huni stays alive. The tower's focusing Amazing. One more shield. Huni
Dancing around. Huni Houdini survives that somehow. Reckless shows up. Pekka is low. Chaos everywhere, and this is what you can't do against Fnatic. You have to play your fights perfectly. Beautiful mechanical play on both sides.
Reckless wants more. Doesn't find it.
We can just see
The CS numbers are pretty high across the board. You don't really expect people to have 160 CS when they have been involved in so many fights around the map, so immaculate play.
group together and can avoid a flank. They should be able to keep Rex alive, but Origin have so many tools to get to him. Or maybe Huni.
Fnatic now are caught in the river. Absolute Zero is going to get a full channel. Mithy and Amazing are low, but look at the middle. We have to see a Valkyrie away from Niels. Without him in the fight, is there enough damage for Origin? Wild Growth has worn off. Febiven, Yellowstar, Rainover were leading the way. No one has gone down yet. Rainover's cheeky enough to consume the Dragon and started this one off. Crab control on the side of Origin. The speed shrine is theirs. Gravity field is now timed out. Origin, they get the dredge line. Featherman forced a flashing cleanse. Consume Smite gets the dragon, but that means Reckless and Rainover go down. 2 kills. This will be a third as Yellowstar's out. Pekka finds more. Huni is down. Fnatic erase.
It is never a good idea to do.
You want to punish their weak side, and they force Febiven to flash defensively. He carries on that red card, slows his return to the fight, then they turn to the Dragon Pit and finish out the fight. And Reckless, he gets caught there. Whatever defensive combat mechanic Fnatic has for that period.
Salons doesn't connect. Pekka gets gold card and is ghosting through. There's a lot of damage from that Lichbane. Pekka gets turned into a Munchkin. Huni's going to look for another Glitzalons. Wild Growth to stay alive. Not for long enough.
I like how
Will Fnatic look to challenge? Inhibitors now being focused. Rainover's moving forward, gets caught by the dredge line. Soaz, he gets chunked down by the Chaos Storm, forced to back away. Doesn't have flash. The inhibitor's secured by Pekka. Amazing, he's going to get rendered out by Reckless. That's a death for an inhibitor. Origin still happy with the trade. Can Fnatic get more? Death Ray goes out. Gold card will catch Reckless, and we do see the Mikhails come out. The flash Howling Gale. Pekka goes golden.
time.
Pekka goes down.
So, whatever you want, they were smarter than the enemy team, and that excels in the mid-game.
This is gonna hurt! The original Death Bush by the original gangsters! Origin, stop this one out! Amazing is split up on the rest of the team by the Monsoon. He's down! Pekka follows quickly. Soaz is being focused out as Febiven is chasing with the Death Ray. The Febiven flash finds another target. Mithy is down. A
Every single time. It looks so good for the other team, and then Fnatic, they get that one crucial team fight where there's some mistakes and they just punish you so hard. The coordination is insane.
Yes. Why would you group up? Why would you group up against a Victor, Kalista, with Grunals and then Mikhail's to your disposal, you have damage they can execute, how quickly they can take that Baron. 5k, 4k, 3k.
Baron
Gone.
secured. Peke will get it.
Another standoff.
Top teams in Europe battling over Dragon, secured by Origin, 3-2. Rainova is temporarily caught out, and Fnatic, they're looking for more. Origin are peeling away. Reckless has got a lot of sustain and auto attacks. Amazing is going to knock him into Mithy. That's a 4-man knockup from the depth charge. Fate School comes out. Origin, they're gone.
This is the thing again, Fnatic, as long as they're 5 versus 5, they're so strong. Origin here, they took the Dragon and they just split up completely.
Ooh, Febvik might be caught.
Did he get spotted?
Yeah,
He's gonna jump onto Feb.
Oh, he missed a body slam flash.
Look at the damage.
You can hear, but you didn't see it on your screen. The flash was used by Amazing, and he arrived just short of the knockup.
There we go. That's a black ball. Wild Growth comes out. Febvik has found one. Rainov has found the second. Rainov is going to run down with the help of Yellowstar. Absolute zero. Hold Soaz in place. Ice Blast. Reckless is onto the inhibitor turret in the mid lane. Remember, there's supers in the top lane pushing against Fnatic. Somebody has to go deal with that.
Fnatic there.
Have cracked open the base. How much can they take? A little bit of wave clear from Mithy, but a long death timer for Soaz. Peke's wait. Gentlemen, the new age Fnatic, they're gonna rush down Origin. They've got themselves a 5,000 gold lead. Mithy is trying to get away. Dredgeline pulls him to safety. Origin don't want this fight, but maybe they do.
Gravity.
This is a late teleport. Soaz is gonna get caught out, knocked out,
that's not what you want.
Fnatic have found 2. Amazing will follow suit. The Fnatic flags flying in the audience. And they've earned themselves a 7,000 gold lead.
Look at Peke though, he's gonna try some sort of backdoor, can at least get inhibitor down, but Fnatic are looking to finish, they got super minions as well.
Who can finish faster? Fnatic have all of the numbers in their advantage. The king of backdoors has reset supers.
I'll answer you, Trevor. Fnatic will.
Race is on. Pekka's decided to recall. Fnatic are on to the Nexus. They've taken down the towers. They're focusing the Nexus on the most dominant team the LCS has ever seen. But as a team, SK have sometimes been over-eager with pushing forward. We talked about how late-game decision-making can be problematic. Let's see if they've learned their lesson against the Copenhagen Wolves. Hashtag SK win or hashtag CW win. This could determine calling and decision-making will be tested. There is a Stand United available.
Cars is there.
Will be needed. Shook and Cars with those Moby boots running forward. The connection lands. Svenskaren's in trouble. He's going to flash backwards. Soren comes forward, but the Pracy.
All these small things that add up. Now, Cars is trying to zone. Asking about lane shot.
Soren again.
He's gone. But he actually flashed, so you didn't really see that too well on your screen, but it wasn't a missed combo by Cass. This was a flash from Candy Panda. He made it out, but that was greedy on that tower. Shouldn't happen. Good flash by Rated.
Tower dive is going to go easily secured. Freddy, however, is teleported in. Depth charge goes out onto Cars. Cars has got Unbreakable Will. Sven, low on mana. We see a root onto Shook. The slow. Towers keep tagging him over and over. Candy Boomerang gets the kill after being forced.
That's right there on the Aurelia, and then Freddy survives on 25%, so all the damage went to the tanky Nautilus that was just zoning it up. You hear Fox.
Freeze gets dove. Fox gets the kill.
Slop.
Look, SK are repositioning, and they're most likely going to take this mid turret.
Yeah, this is Season 3 rotations right here. We're looking for an engage from the Wolves because they don't want to let this happen.
That's a flash forward from Casters. Lenny's going to teleport in. Everything's become a mess in the jungle, and Copenhagen Wolves get knocked away by the explosive cast. Lenny forced to flash away defensively, and Fox is going to manage to get one with that Blade Surge. Cast going to use a minion to taxi his way out of the fight.
Telegraph play by the Wolves. Just can't get out of this pincer move.
And fortunately is not. And with all the pressure SK put on the map, they've secured 9 of the red and blue buffs to the 4 of the Wolves. They've also secured themselves a 5th kill as Svenskeren headbutts.
Goes on as time progresses over time. Shot calling and decision making becomes more important.
Shook is in trouble and killed. With all of the vision, a massive...
Either you give it the Baron and you lose the game, or you're face sick and you die anyways. You have to hope that you just arrive to a sloppy Baron and say, look, oh, it's a 1k HP, let me flash smite and be the hero.
Well, Je Suis Cast gets another stand united. Lenny's teleported into the fight, knocked away. SK do get the Baron. Wild Growth knocks up Cast and Lenny. Freeze is trying to spit out as much damage as he can, but it's Fox that gets another. Freeze gets caught and rooted. Double kill for the Fox. And with
best, I feel it could be a false sense of security because SK can do pretty much anything they want right now, and it'll work.
Well, they are going to find themselves a kill onto Cast. Flash away defensively as Lenny will be the next focus. Just trying to buy some time. Taunt, body slam. And that's going to be the kill credit over to Freddy. One.
Like Fox, for example, in the mid lane goes in.
Freeze
so much damage.
Out, and he is killed. Shook is the next victim as SK sink their fangs in. The tunnel will allow Shook to at least get away, but Fox 6-0.
If you play against a team that Season 3 starts Season 4, where they just really want to excel and snowball the advantage.
The depth charge alone allows Fox to pick his 7th kill up. Now he's going to take out Freeze before being head-butted away. That's a double kill. Fox is tanking those Nexus lasers, and he's going to heal with the heat and style. Guardian Angel was available. Je Suis Cast killed by Freddy. SK Gaming want to finish this before 29 minutes. Shook takes a jet ski ride way past SK. Nexus will be dropping, and SK put a 2-game buffer between 10th place and themselves.
In the summer split and the regular season. Let's take a look. Fnatic, of course, is still at the top of the table, and Origin H2K there in 2 and 3. And then a tie, Giants Gaming and the Unicorns of Love, and Gambit and Roccat. Those are all the playoff spots. I want to touch on the top 3, though, first, quickly, because I think we've learned some very interesting things, especially on the side of H2K. That pre-playoff history this week. I seem like we said 2 times the same thing. Anyway, first off is Power of Evil. The Unicorns of Love have a 2-0 week. We were questioning him a little bit coming into this, but he has shown some great performances this week.
He has. He's been having a good week, and he's so much of an integral part of the Unicorns' performance. But once on the Ezreal, didn't see it in the first day. Saw the Kog'Maw day 1, Ezreal day 2, but certainly has been looking very, very good this week.
He only has performed on poke so far, though.
Yeah, he also brought it in with the Varus, so it suits him very well, it seems. Our second OP player is Reckless from Fnatic, really stepping up as more of a carry, or a more visible carry in the last couple of weeks.
It certainly helps when the team builds an entire composition to let you carry, which we saw last week, which we saw this week. There's a lot of protection, and it's good they're relying on Reckless. They didn't need to at the beginning of the split, now they are at the end of the split.
Yeah, and Fnatic actually telegraphed that Juggerlista composition very early for the 2nd time already, but it seems to work, and even if teams see it coming, they have no counter yet.
Yeah. And then our next OP player, also a Fnatic player, we mentioned him as fantasy leader, Febiven. He's just consistently good, and now he has 16 kills, which is the most kills this week as well. And then our, actually there's a bit of something.
The one thing I want to mention about Febiven, despite the fact that he's performing well and we've already praised him for fantasy, he's playing against a lot of very talented mid laners, and he's showing up on multiple champions in multiple styles. He doesn't always shine the brightest, but this is a kid that solo killed Faker multiple times and pushed SKT to 5 games. He's already international proven.
Yeah, Daylor actually said in one episode of Life of Legends that I think it was Ispa saying, well, he's the kind of kid that does get a little nervous. If this is with nerves, I wonder what it will be like on the world stage if he's completely comfortable. Our next OP player, though, is a player from Elements, Dexter. Although they went 1-1, I feel like he's one of the only players that in a loss and a win did incredible things on Evelyn yesterday in that loss as well.
I think it was Sean's earlier that was saying about how he's the metronome of Elements, and certainly he was consistent throughout the entire week this week, even in the loss as well. I'm glad to see Dexter using his experience, stepping up once again. For
Elements. Yeah, he definitely dictates the tempo for Elements in these games. However, Elements as a team are still, the same weaknesses are still there, and they need to start evening out these games so Dexter can get them ahead instead of keeping them even. And at the same time, though, I have to commend him. Good performance from him. He's definitely a player that gets very emotional after losses, so I hope he takes it to it that he actually performed well this weekend. Hopefully for the next few weeks, Elements maybe can rise to the top again.
We will see, but our last OP player is another jungler. It's Kiki's, his last game, as we heard from the announcement yesterday in the Unicorns of Love. What a way to close it out is 2-0, so a nice goodbye. And we've seen it's actually a friendly goodbye as well in the team, but it will hurt them.
And as a goodbye from the commentary team, we will miss those scarves, Kikis. Just great player. And, you know, Kikis was a guy that I actually did not expect to perform particularly well in spring. I kind of felt a little shaky, maybe a little inconsistent, but as the splits have gone on, as the weeks have rolled on, he's pulled out some surprising picks. The Udyr, the Shaco come to mind. And when he's playing meta, it's awesome.
Yeah, definitely is for Kikis. I wish him all the best, of course. But we still have an MVP to crown in this one. And, well, it's very hard in weeks like this when a team like Fnatic is doing incredibly well, but you guys decided on someone.
Yeah, I know Crepo and I actually felt very strongly about this one, and we feel the MVP for Week 7 has to be Yellowstar. This is the man that put together a brand new Fnatic at the beginning of the year, and at Week 7 is undefeated, already guaranteeing the highest seed going into playoffs.
Yeah, and the coach is on the desk said it right here. You don't know what is going on inside the communication of Fnatic, so you don't know who is calling the shots. It's decision making, but many interviews, many players have said, okay, when we get behind, we just listen to Bora, who is Yellowstar. We listen to him, and he's the calm shot call. He has this wealth of experience. He has proven over the years that he's been in multiple teams, performing to varying degrees of how well he's playing, but he seems to be one of the only old pros that is still peaking. He's getting